Okay, so very good morning, everyone. In the previous classes, we have discussed something related to line segment, rays, and lines, right? So we have started with a point and point on a plane, and then we have draw 2 points, and then we connect 2 points with the smallest distance, and that we given the name as line segment, right? So in the line segment, we have learned that 2 endpoints are there. So once quick revision we are doing slightly what we have done about the introductions of the chapter. The name of the chapter is lines and angle, chapter number I think 12. Okay, so lines and angles. This is the topic which we are discussing about. Yesterday there was some audio problem, so that's why we are revising this once again. So the most important thing we have learned about starting with the line segment, that if we draw 2 points and the smallest distance among these 2 points is this one only, it can be this one only, and if we give the name as like A, B, these are the 2 endpoints which we have, and this is known as the line segment. We have learned something more about the line segments. Are it have the definite length, इसको आप measure कर सकते हो. You can measure this length. We can say 53 centimeter is coming. So with the scale or with the some measuring tape, you can measure the line segment because this has the definite length. इसका एक definite length ही रहता है. It may be short, it may be long, it may be whatever, but it will be definite. So there is not like a indefinite length or like that. And this you can draw in a piece of paper or in your copy or in a whiteboard, it can be drawn. But the rest of 2 things which we have learned is all about the rays. So if we are talking about the ray, in ray what happens, only one endpoint is there. So its starting point is there. There is no any endpoint in other side. So this is going on, and we don't know how much it is going on. So that's why we can represent only, we cannot draw this, and we cannot measure also. So there is no any definite length a ray have. Ray का कोई definite length नहीं होता है. We cannot measure also because this much is not the distance. This is the representation I have done. This is going on continuously, so we cannot measure it, and we even cannot draw also. We can only just represent it, right? After then, we have learned that it have only one endpoint. This is the only one endpoint which we have. This is not the endpoint. This is going on continuously. Okay, and after then, we have learned about the line. In line, we have learned that there is no any endpoint. कोई भी endpoint नहीं होता है. So both the side it is going on. This side also, this side also. So both the side it is going on, and both the side it is represented as like arrow mark. And we cannot measure this also, and we cannot draw this also in a paper. So we can only represent this also. So these are the basic thing about the line segment, ray and lines which we have learned. Then we have learned about the comparison of the line segment, ray and lines also, right? After then, when we connect 2 rays together or 2 lines together or 2 line segment together, then an angle form. तो एक angle form होता है. So let us draw that. And how can we name or internal part, that means interior of the angle, and external part, that means exterior of the angles also we will see. So suppose 2 rays I am drawing. One is like this, okay, and another is like this. So these are the 2 rays. Suppose this is A and this is O and this is B. So A, O, B. So here 2 rays we have. One is OA, another is OB. So these are the 2 rays. So how we can represent OA? We can write like this, and OB we can write like this. Okay, so these are the 2 rays. After then, where the 2 rays are meeting, this is the meeting point, and here one angle is formed. Okay, this is also known as the vertex, where the 2 rays are meeting. Okay, and here only one angle is formed, and this is known as the angle. So angle we can write in several ways. This angle we can write is as like very simply angle O. Angle O we can write, or we can write angle AOB. So we can write this as like angle AOB, or we can write this angle as like BOA also. Okay, so we can write this angle as like BOA also. But you have to make sure that O should be in the middle only. Here O हमेशा middle में ही रहता है, because O is the angle itself, and we cannot write like OAB or OBA. We cannot write because here not the angle is forming. Here the angle is we have. So these are the representation of angles how we can write. And these are the two rays which we have. Now two parts of this angle which we can see, two or three we can see, because one is the internal part inside the angle, this portions. Okay, so this is called as the interior of the angle. Okay, and the parts which we have outside the angle, which is called the exterior of the angle, and one is the angle itself, on the angle itself. So if any point lies on the angle itself, as like BA or any point, suppose here P, Q, R, S, whatever, then we can say the point is lies on the angle itself, right? So three places the point may be lies in, तीन जगह पे point lie कर सकता है. One, it may be in the interior of the angle, एक interior में हो सकता है. So this is called the interior. And these portions, this whole area, this is the exterior. So any point lies outside the angle, it is called the exterior. Exterior of the angle. So these are the 2 points. Any point, if suppose I give any point name here, P, Q, R, suppose S is here, P, Q, R, S, suppose T is here. So these R and T, these are lies on exterior of the angle. And this P and Q, these are lies in the interior of the angle, and as A, as O and B, these are lies on the angle itself, right? So these are the three places where the angle may be lies. After then, let us discuss some questions from the exercise. The rest of all topic we have covered yesterday only, comparison and all, and nothing else which we have. So let us discuss some questions from the exercise. Okay. So till now whatever we have discussed, anyone having any doubts? अभी तक जो भी हम लोग ने डिस्कस किया है, किसी को कुछ भी डाउट्स है तो प्लीज टेल. इफ यू डोंट हैव डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क. अगर डाउट्स नहीं है तो बोल सकते हो. अगर है तो जस्ट टेल मी द टॉपिक वेरिन यू हैव डाउट्स, और you can ask the question number also from the exercise which we are discussing, especially 12.1 exercise we are going to discuss. So any questions which you think not understood properly, what it is asking or how you will solve, so you can quickly tell me. So we will discuss once all the questions 101, एक एक करके हम लोग सारे तरह का क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस करेंगे. As like first question it is asking about you have to write true or false. So very simply, the statement which is true you have to tell true. The statement which is false, you have to tell false. Okay, Ankush 12.1 2. Okay, we will come to the 2 also. हम लोग 2 में भी आएंगे. So first, let us discuss some questions from the first questions which we have. It is asking about the statement true or false. So true or false statement. First question it is asking a line has two endpoints. So first question it is asking a line has two endpoints. अभी हम लोग ने पढ़ा कि एक लाइन में कितने एंड पॉइंट्स होते हैं. लाइन हम लोग ने इस तरह से ड्रॉ किया था और ये दर्शाया था एरो, जिससे ये शो करता है कि देयर इज नो एनी एंड पॉइंट एंड दिस इज गोइंग ऑन कंटिन्यूअसली. सो इफ दिस इज द लाइन, then there is no any endpoint in this line. So this statement is totally wrong, or we can say this is false. So this statement is false. Okay, so very simply this is how you can do the rest of all question also. As like second question it is asking, so in the second question you can ask, it is asking a ray has two endpoint. A ray has two endpoints. Is there any two endpoints a ray has? कैसे हम लोग ray को लिखते हैं? Here one endpoint and in this side there is no any endpoint. So if this is a ray AB, then this is not end. This is going on continuously. So there is only one endpoint. So this statement is also false because a ray has only one endpoint. एक ही endpoint होते हैं. Right? So this is how with the explanation, इस तरह से आप explain करते हुए बता सकते हो कि which statement is true and which statement is false. Right? So this is how the next all statements you can go through, and if any statement you not understood what it is asking, you can ask. Abhi quickly everyone go through all the statement of true false and tell me first if any statement you are not understanding what it is asking about or how it will be true or false. Quickly go through the question number 1. First question में किसी को कुछ doubts है कोई भी statement में? Exercise 12.1 question number 1. Any statement is there which you do not understood? One question is there which is question number 7. You might not be understand properly, so I am discussing that. The vortex of an angle is situated on its boundary. This is asking the vortex of an angle is situated at its boundary. So that means first it is asking about an angle. So let us draw an angle. So suppose this is an angle. मान लेते हैं ये एक एंगल है and the name of the angle I am giving as A O B. So this is the angle which I am talking about. Now it is asking the vortex. So vortex means the meeting point wherein the two line segments or the two rays are meeting. That is called the vortex. We have discussed few time back also. So this is the vortex. Okay. Now it is saying the vortex of an angle. That means this is situated on its boundary. So ये इसका कहना है the statement 7 कि the vortex of the angle is lying on its boundary. So ये इसका boundary में lie करता है. So tell me quickly, is this statement will be true or false? ये statement true होगा या false होगा? So let me see how many of you can tell it. I have explained what the question is asking about. You have to tell the statement will be true or false. The vortex of an angle is situated on its boundary. Yes, because this is neither lying on the inside of the angle or neither it is lying on the outside of the angle. So definitely it is, this is the boundary of the angle. Okay, so here it is lying. So that is why the statement will be true. This is lies on the vertex of the, boundary of the angle. So vertex definitely boundary में ही lie कर रहा है. Okay. So this is all about the true false. Now let us move to the second questions which we have next questions. Question number 2. Question number 2 is also very easy. If anything you not understood, please tell yes, true, true, true. जिनका भी answer true था, it's very nice. So now we are discussing about the second question which we have. And second question is asking, look the following figure and name as many line segment as you can. So definitely very simply you have to just tell the line segment, जितना line segment possible होगा, that much you have to tell. So question is name as many line segment as you can. So आपको जितना आ रहा है, आपको जितना दिख रहा है, आप जितना नेम दे सकते हैं, ये आपके हिसाब से वो नेम देना है. So let us draw the figure first which we have. The figure is like this. Okay, and from here again it is like this, and this one is joined with this one. So here the name are given. Show A B C D, A B C D, and here the meeting point O. So now you have to tell as much as line segment you can. So line segment, you have to see how many line segment you can give. So first let us start with the A only. A से हम लोग शुरू करते हैं. So this AB is one of the line segment, right? So one of the line segment is AB. Another line segment BC. So BC will be the another line segment. Then CO, right? So CO. Then but CD will not be, because these two here there is no any line segment. So don't write CD. So CO is one of the line segment. Then OA is one of the line segment, or OA or AO, whatever you will write, both means same. So OA is the one of the line segment. And see, CO is one of the line segment, OA is also one of the line segment, and CA is also one of the line segment, right? So here CA is also one of the line segment, right? So now till now we have started with here AB, BC, CO, OA and CA. So this triangle we have done. Now let's start this one. So BO is one of the line segment. Now show BO, and again then OD, one of the line segment here, show OD. Then again BO1, then OD1, so BD is also one of the line segments, so BD. Okay, then this one done, so this one again left. So DA or AD, whatever you will write. So let us write AD only. So AD is another line segment. Is there any more line segment possible? If possible, you can try. Otherwise, this much of line segment you can write. So how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 line segment you have to write like this only. This much of line segment we can draw. So likewise we can do the second one also which we have. So second वाला भी है जो कि आप खुद से बना सकते हो. So in this question, anyone having any doubts? Yes, A, B, B, C, A, D, whoever answers. I have no doubts, Dhananjay. Okay, good. Okay. Yes, so this much we can write. So I am not discussing second questions of this one. To second one I am not going to discuss because this is similar thing. Just you have to name the line segment like this only. Okay, but still if anyone having doubts, you can tell, we can discuss. Okay. So after that, moving to the third question. In the third question, instead of line segment, just here it is asking about the rays. So very simply, instead of line segment, we will write about the rays. So now, how many rays are there? You have to count and tell. So just as like the line segment only, we will write about the rays. So name as many as, instead of line segment, here it will be rays. As many as rays you can draw. So name as many as rays. So name as many rays as you can draw. Okay. So let us take the second one now only. So this is the third question. Second one I am taking, wherein like this type of rays are there. This type of rays are there. This type of rays are there. and this type of rays are there. So this is the meeting point, and the name are given as like A, B, then C, D. So suppose this is C, this is D, then E, F. So here it is E, here it is F, then Z, H, right? So this is Z and this is H. So these are the rays which we have. Now you have to tell as much as rays you can draw, right? And whenever you are drawing either line segment or rays, you don't forget to give the symbols above that. उसके ऊपर में जो symbols होता है वो भी आपको देने हैं जब आप कॉपी में लिखते हो. तो जैसे कि आप अगर line segment लिखते हो, so whatever the symbols of line segment, you have to use that. So line segment का हम लोग normally ये use करते हैं. अगर AB line segment है तो AB के ऊपर में bar use करते हैं. And for rays we used to like this type of ray use करते हैं. And for lines we will use both sided, double sided rays, right? So here let us start with the A only. So A, and in the center also it should be O. So यहाँ पे center में भी O होना चाहिए. So because here it is asking about the rays only, so AB will not be the rays because AB will be the line. क्योंकि AB अगर लेते हो तो लाइन हो जाएगा क्योंकि दोनों साइड से एंड पॉइंट नहीं है. बट यहाँ पे एक मिडिल में एंड पॉइंट है तो आप OA अगर लेते हो दैट विल बी वन ऑफ द रेज, राइट? सो अगर रेज का बात करो आप तो यहाँ पे सबसे स्टार्टिंग से हम लोग OA ले सकते हैं. सो OA इज वन ऑफ द रे, देन OB will be one of the ray. So OB is the one of the ray. Then OC is the one of the ray. So OC, then OD, then OE, then OF, then OEOF, then OG, so OZ, and then OH. So OH. So except this, is there any else rays you can draw? इसके अलावा कोई और rays आप कर सकते हो? You can check it out, but if you write AB, that will become ray. वो हमारा सॉरी ये हमारा lines हो जाएगा, rays नहीं होगा. तो rays हमारा इतना ही हो सकता है, right? So this is how you can check as much as rays, line segment or line if it is asking. जितने भी lines, rays या line segment कुछ भी पूछा जाता है आप उसके हिसाब से जो है आंसर कर सकते हो, ठीक है? सो आई होप दिस वन अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन. ओके, इफ एनीवन हैविंग डाउट्स यू कैन आस्क अप टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 2. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट व्हाट डू वी हैव इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 4. It's very important question. The question number 4. Let us see what it is asking. Question number 4 is asking, look at the given figure and write. So one figure is given. So you have to look at the figure and you have to write what? Let us see. So this type of one angle is given. एक angle दिया हुआ है. The name of the angles are given only AOB. So AOB, and now it is asking, the first thing is name the arms of the angle. तो जो भी एंगल होता है ना, these are called the arms. ये दो जो है इसको आर्म्स बोला जाता है. तो OA and OB will be the arms of the angle. Okay, so here the first question is arms is equal to, arms will be OA and OB. So OA and OB, these are the arms, right? So कोई भी एक नेम हो सकता है. यहाँ पे अगर PQ रहता है या PR रहता है, that will also be the same thing, PQ and PR. So these are called the arms. So angle का जो भी दो साइड में ये रहता है इसको आर्म बोला जाता है. जैसे as like we have two hands like that. After that second one is asking name the vertex of the angle. So ये जो meeting point होता है wherein two line segment are meeting at a point, that is called the vertex or vertices. Okay, so here the vertex is equal to O only. So O is the meeting point, so this is the vertex only, right? And then third one which we have is the name of this angle in three different ways. तीन तरह से ये एंगल का नेम लिखना है. So it's very simple. एक तरह तो सबसे पहला तरीका है O, एंगल O, very simply. Then दूसरा तरीका है AOB, so angle AOB. Another way is angle BOA, so angle BOA. So these are the three ways to write the name of this angle. So इस तरह से तीन एंगल का नेम लिख सकते हो. Yes, very nice. Dhananjay is giving answers of the maximum questions. Okay. So this is all about the question number 4. Now your time is over here. So I hope now you can do the rest of all. Okay. Question number 6 is also related to the arms only and vertex only. So you will do it. So now your homework, I am not giving any additional homework. This is only the homework which I have given yesterday also. So you just complete this only. So exercise 12.1 is your homework and classwork is the chapter exercise 12.1 explained. Okay. Thank you everyone. Have a good time. Take care and bye-bye. Rest of all, if anyone having any doubts, we can discuss in our next class. Okay. Thank you.